Jacko was really nice. Daniel, I did think you were hot at one point.
Oh! She still does.
I remember. Sit there. You don't even have to talk.
Money everywhere. Ah! What the f? Just get me a wedgie.
Alright, it's been taking
What the f?
Wait, can I just say I Das Savage tweeted at someone just now?
I will not plug that because she just savage tweeted. Yeah, it's been taking hours to get the group together. Look who it is, because it's so hard to get vloggers to do one thing because everyone's talking to their cameras, phones.
I know Daniel Marsh is not really your type, but what if he asked you to be his girlfriend? Would you give him a chance?
Come on.
Yeah.
No. No.
It's called reverse psychology. She really means it.
No means yes and yes means no.
Women aren't logical creatures. They base it on their emotions.
Alright, let's do this, guys. Squad up!
Ask us questions. Ask us anything.
Alright, everyone, get in your positions accordingly. Love teams together. Danley, you're on the left. Chris, Laura, you're on the right. Jacko, you're with no one, so you could be with me in the middle. Oh.
Who's Lohid? Someone I should know about?
Alright, this is the largest VlogSquad Q&A in history and collaboration. Yo, Peter, are you doing okay?
Daniel, are you dead?
Thank God for wide-angle lenses.
We had a
Why do our
long
legs look so
day,
long?
night last night, but we're gonna get this started. This took a long time.
Have a long day, night.
But that sounded bad.
Oh, start here.
No,
Good job,
she
Haley.
did,
Good
for
job,
sure.
Haley.
Let's just jump into it, get it started. Or do we need to introduce?
Yeah,
We should
it's been a while.
These are all VlogSquad members.
OG vlogs.
We're the OG.
I think we have to
From the
get into
beginning.
the story of how the VlogSquad actually started. One of the most common comments that we always get is, I missed the original VlogSquad. This is the original VlogSquad. That is the original VlogSquad. Those are the original. It's from a movie.
This place is cursed.
This is cursed. That is cursed.
Anyway, Daniel, put your vlog stick away. Just to clarify, the original VlogSquad ever, I'm gonna make sure the mic's on. Okay, we're good. Was when me, Daniel, and Haley were in Pampanga, and we did a food trip.
Taste the croc.
Yeah. No, you've never had crocodile.
Crocodile.
Wait, I was thinking it was alligator.
You thought it's chicken. Oh,
They weren't vloggers yet. I was the only one vlogging, but they were my squad, so I called it the Vlog Squad. Then we went to Iloilo. And then Haley took over the vlog and Daniel started vlogging, so that was the second time the word Vlog Squad got thrown around.
This is me in the Denagyang costume. Denagyang. A lot of Americans can't say the young. That's why they have a hard time speaking Tagalog. Kasi yung yang is hirap.
And then the next Vlog Squad after that, Haley went back to the States. I invited Daniel to YouTube Fan Fest, and them as well. They came to YouTube Fan Fest.
But we met you because of Boracay.
But we met
He
because
slid
of
into my
Boracay.
DMs. Like, I was basically just, it was my second month of being a full-time vlogger. I was traveling, I was in the Philippines, and I was at Boracay, and then I checked my DMs.
Labor Rock, I was gonna say you're not pronouncing it.
And I get a DM, and I had no idea who you were, but I was like, okay.
You didn't even know who
like,
I was? No. I had like 35,000 subscribers.
and I had 15 or 20. And he shoots me a DM, and I'm like, yeah, why not? Like, we'll meet up.
Hey! What's up, dude?
What's up, guys?
Christian LeBlanc featuring yung Kasintahan. What's
And
up?
this is Laura. And then from there, that's when we started to get talking. You were the first YouTuber I ever met, really.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And that was the first, you're the first international YouTuber I ever met. Because before I was just hanging around the Philippines and stuff. Sorry, dude, come on. Your butt's all sweaty and stuff.
similar.
It's hot in here.
Long story long, how we met was because of you, the people. I was on Instagram reading comments, and someone was just like, hey, there's this Canadian YouTuber in Boracay as well, so you should meet up with him. I went down, and he replied, and he didn't snob me, and then we met there.
I think that leads well to the first question. What did you first think when you first met each other? That was, someone asked
No,
like...
but we didn't introduce ourselves.
Well, yeah, we're not there yet. You guys, YouTubers talking, this is gonna be really hard. We're gonna try not to talk over each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Jacko hasn't spoken yet. Jacko, speak.
No.
No talking.
If Jacko starts, it will be over.
Alright, so we are in Lawag. We are going all the way to Pagudpud, and then we are gonna have lunch, then we are gonna try our food here, and then we... We'll probably eat more, but we'll try to do it in different places. So Batak, Lawag.
It'll just be.
We'll have to cut him off, and then you'll be
Yeah.
like, "Why do you always cut Jacko off?
And everyone complains, let Jacko speak.
Why are you so mean to Jack? Why are you so mean to Daniel?"
The Dasso siblings are bullies.
Holy friends,
Okay,
he says.
so
Friends.
anyway, to continue what we were saying, we met in Boracay, we went to Fan Fest. The next Vlog Squad was us going around. Basically, what the Vlog Squad really is just me and who's ever vlogging with me.
Will is the vlog squad.
No.
That is
And we are the ponds. Will in the ponds.
Will and the sidekicks.
So my name is
That's how we
Christian,
met.
and I make travel videos.
My name is Laura. I make fashion videos.
I'm Jacko, and I just started a vlog.
Oh,
You
no,
can check
it's
it
never
out.
gonna end.
Okay, I'll stop it at that. But you guys can check out my other videos.
Jacko's also the Vlog Squad manager. He also has his own channel, Paperbug TV, known for creating Bogart the Explorer, son of Joey De Leon. So many things. Jack of all trades. Jacko of all trades.
I'm Haley. I'm Will's sister. He started to get me as a vlogger.
And that's
Hi, I'm Daniel.
my
I'm
Irish friend.
What was your first impression when you met each other? Okay, so when I first met Will, I was like overwhelmed with energy. I was like, oh my gosh, is this guy on something? Like when we first met him, he was like so incredible high energy. And then there's me and I'm pretty chill.
It's funny because we're like opposite vloggers. Like me, I'm just like, yo, what's up? Let's go, let's party. And this guy's just like, hey man, what's up? This is cool.
I got a tinier camera. And then like we somehow like our two personalities, although very different, we like get along so well. And then from there we like hung out for basically like 3 days in Boracay.
Opposites
But like
attract.
first impression was like, man, this guy's got energy.
I was just like, he's chill. I was just excited to meet a YouTuber. So when I met him, I was just excited. That's all. Yo, what's up? Let's go, let's party.
The first time I met Haley was when she came to sleep in my villa for 3 nights.
What?
Literally.
With
Like.
them, yeah.
Okay, that sounds super creepy. Like,
Throwing Haley around
Christian.
here.
Okay, Christian and I had a villa in Bali, and we invited
Yeah, I
Haley
know,
to
I'm
come
going
stay
to
with
the
us.
mountains.
That's the less creepy version of that.
This is,
Yeah, we met each other, and we had to be nice to each other because we were living together for 4 days.
You know, when
We
I
just
first-
knew you through Will, and so it was like, oh, here comes Will's sister to stay with us.
I felt like I
And it was
already knew
great.
you before I met you.
Yeah. The fact of the matter was, I was their maid for 4 days.
Didn't clean very well.
I slept on the floor. Jacko was really nice. Daniel, I did think you were hot at one point.
She still does. Don't
I remember Daniel was in Will's vlogs and I kept being like, who's that Irish guy? Yeah, he's kind of good looking. And then when I met you, I was like, oh, he is really hot, but now things are different.
Now she loves
Whoa.
me. Totally.
So there's something there.
Something grew. Anyway.
It's funny because people ask, how did Danley start? Actually, Danley started, I'll link it below in the Elo Vlog. Hi mom, do you want to come say hi to the vlog? Here, come on, mom, come on, get in there, get in there. My mom's lurking.
Ow, ow, ow.
Hey, kumusta? Hi, mommy.
Ayan ka na naman.
Sige mom, vlogging, you're vlogging.
Vlogging, you're vlogging.
Alright, sorry.
Yeah, it's
Okay, bye. Well, Danley started in Elo when
When two souls collided. I was gonna go into like a big phrase, but yeah, okay.
I was filming a show for TFC and then they were my +2s.
we went in the hotel and
I just came out of the shower. Will
Yeah.
walks in. Vlog camera was not on. He walks in, he like assesses the situation, sees me.
Haley was in the shower in like a bikini and Daniel had a shirt off and I was like, oh, this kid look funny. I walked out of the room and then I walked back in the room.
You turn your vlog camera
Yeah, and I turned my
on, then
camera
you
on
walk-
and I just actually was like, whoa, why is your shirt off, Daniel? Oh, Haley, why are you in a bikini?
What's up, guys? What the?
I'm getting ready to go because we gotta go soon.
Why are you guys both?
So bad.
Yeah, why are you guys like both naked?
We're not This is totally.
This
is totally not what happened.
What the?
We were both in relationships at the
Yeah,
time.
we were actually. It was crazy.
With each other. That's how Danley started.
So, Haley, about Haley.
Not gonna name any names.
Fevy asks, will the Vlog Squad have another reunion in the Philippines soon? Yes, this is gonna
Yeah.
be in. These
Like-
three are gonna come together because me, Daniel,
Definitely
and
before the end of the year.
Yeah, definitely.
probably November.
At the latest.
If you guys had a choice, where would you guys want the reunion to be? Like in a particular place?
Comment below where we should travel.
I want to go Siargao.
I just wanna go to bed. So hungover.
And I really keep hearing Batanes, but I've never been there.
Our Batanes trip was
it's a very interesting place.
It's a beautiful place.
Yeah.
But it's not.
We just have some backstories about it.
Right.
It's closer to Taiwan than it is to Manila. And even the radio signals, there's people speaking Chinese. It's like,
Really? Okay.
That was terrible, but.
That's so racist, Will. Oh my goodness.
Was it racist? It was just like what I hear.
You're a xenophobe.
Right. How do you have so much energy even though you guys don't get enough sleep? Because it is true, as a YouTuber, vlogger, you never get enough sleep.
Coffee?
Yeah, coffee
Coffee's a
is
big-
huge.
Just go through it.
Yeah, you just deal with it.
But really what it comes down to is passion.
True. Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter how little sleep you get or how little of energy you have. As long as you love what you're doing and you're passionate and you have a goal in mind, it's like...
Passion is what is the energy that actually gets you through the things that sometimes it might be crazy that you're doing all these things, but passion keeps you going. Most people would just succumb to it and just give up. Passion is energy.
How do you decide who gets to be in the vlog squad?
Will decides.
Will decides.
It's up to Will.
It's his squad now.
Will's talking about getting rid of me, so if you want to keep me in the video, throw a thumbs up.
It's Will being my big
Will's
brother.
call.
Honestly, what it comes down to is if we love you, if we
If
think
Will
you're great.
loves you, take we and put Will.
Yeah.
If I see that you have potential in vlogging and I think you can make a career out of it, and if I think you're genuine and you get along with everyone else, and
Loyalty.
that's it, loyalty.
Yeah.
Loyalty.
Loyalty.
You want to be
Loyalty.
famous vlogger? Call up Will. 1-800 Will. Will decides.
Next question.
So bloopers in there.
What's your favorite and least favorite thing about the Philippines?
No comment.
I only have favorites.
The only favorites.
Me too.
Show this.
Positivity is the key.
Canadians.
My favorite thing is the blue water and the 7,000 islands.
And
like
the
for
people.
me, just
We think the people are very nice.
yeah, the people in the islands. I've traveled a lot of places, and there's a few places I can have such incredible adventure travel where I feel like I'm creating my own journey and not just following like the path that everyone else is taking. So that's my favorite thing about
Christian
it.
practiced that in the bathroom for like 10 minutes before this.
Philippines,
Yeah,
right?
Christian, you've said that a lot.
Thank you.
Least favorite?
Anyway, I agree with you. And the people in the Philippines are just so nice.
Jacko, no.
Above everything is, I've said it a million
Yeah,
times.
probably
We've
should.
even said it in old Q&As or old Q&As together. It's the people because everyone's happy and friendly and there's no one like that. It's like the Disneyland of the world where you can go
People
around
make
and
the
everyone's
land. The
happy.
people make the country.
There's no
And
one else where
Filipino
people are
so
so
sociable.
hospitable and
So
everything.
friendly.
Yeah,
so
they greet you
kind.
like immediate family.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I guess the worst thing is just the traffic when it comes
Traffic?
down to it.
Traffic.
That's
Yeah,
something we
and
could
how
all...
slow the internet is.
Internet.
Okay. Internet, try to keep it at that, guys. If you could be someone else from the 7 of you, who would you be?
I'd be Haley for a day.
Why?
Make her fall in love with you?
Yes.
Magkaibigan lang kami.
Goals. You guys are like boning in my living room. And then you have Jacko and Daniel cupcaking on the... I'm third wheeling or I'm like fifth wheeling.
This was the Danley bed last night too.
Oh no!